proud to celebrate Christmas. You don't have to be Christian to enjoy a holiday which teaches peace, love, harmony, and joy. Not only for one faith, but it is a message to be shared by everybody. It is part of God's message, and we are all, no matter who you are, what faith you follow, what skin color you have, we are all God's children. And we're so fortunate to be Americans so that we can assimilate and can work together and can respect each other, no matter what little differences we may have. You could be blonde, you could be brunette, you could be bald. What does it really matter? As long as you have a heart and a soul trying to serve others and do the right thing for whoever you see, whoever you work with, whoever is a stranger that you meet. That is our obligation. It is the Bible's message in both the Old and New Testament to love thy neighbor. That's what Christmas, that's what Hanukkah, that's what all these holidays are about. To love each other, which doesn't mean I have to marry you, but I need to always respect and love you from the bottom of my heart as if you were my own child or grandchild. That's America. When we do not follow that, we are dishonoring God. We're not following His commandments. We're not following His Spirit. We're not following God's sacred message to love thy neighbor. Well, when I saw America getting split, dividing ourselves due to hatred and fear, I decided I needed to write a new hymn. Now, we have a national anthem. A national anthem is different than our hymns. An anthem talks about loving the country. Perfectly right. God bless America. An anthem is a message of joy directed to God Himself. So here is what I wrote, and I hope you will also put it in your mind, in your heart, and in your soul, because I hope that in a few words I was able to capture the thousands of words in the Bible, Old Testament and New Testament, and other Bibles as well. I was talking about writing my new national hymn. We are all on a mission to save America, to save the soul of America, to save the lives of every child. I try to summarize it all in a few words. And if you don't mind, please stand up. Put your hand over your heart if you like to. No matter how old you are, let's sing the words together. Are you ready? Make every day Christmas Day. Make every dream come true. Make every day Christmas Day. Love your neighbor, and your neighbor will love you too. Love your neighbor, yes, and your neighbor will love you too. Not just on Christmas Day, but every day throughout the year. That should be in our hearts, in our minds, in our souls, teaching us, educating us that we have God's message within our bodies. And we need to remember it and act it and perform it with whomever we meet. Whether it's our coworker or a stranger, it doesn't matter to me. We are all obliged to love our neighbor, and your neighbor will love you too. Wouldn't it be a much better world than having fear and hate, discrimination, bigotry, racism, anti-Semitism? All I want to see, America, understanding that love can conquer all. Love, meaning not only getting married. If that's your choice, that's your choice. I want you to understand the love I'm talking about is respect, caring, the compassion we have for each other. Doesn't matter your religion, doesn't matter your background, doesn't matter your sexual preference, it doesn't matter where you were born or where your parents came from. If you really want to be a true American citizen, you have an obligation, you have a duty, you have a responsibility to stand up tall and straight as a Marine. You don't have to salute each person, but in your mind, you must respect them, you must care for them, and you must treat them as you would like them to be treating you. Not too hard to do, not too hard at all. So please, I'm begging you, follow God's mission, follow His most sacred commandment to love thy neighbor, and your neighbor will love you. All I can say is follow God's word, and He will not only respect you, but He will bring blessings on one nation, indivisible, under God, with liberty, freedom, and justice and equality for all. I'm going to just say Merry Christmas to everybody, and a merry, happy world if we learn to love thy neighbor, and your neighbor will love you too. God bless you, and have a wonderful holiday.